Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas. I felt like I delivered the pimp hand and had my rest. I am not here to dump on you. Let me explain my perspective as Master Chief, a fan of fashion, and the beast known as woman. About 14 years ago, probably more, as a spy, I was on set with Getty Images to photograph my wife, the world famous stripper Belladonna, with shaved head, naked. When I saw that photo, in an instant, I understood the years, tears in front of me to defeat the controllers of her files and position. And for me, I look back on those mental and certain memories as true tough guy moments. The challenge would not have been issued if it weren't possible. The trouble with Christmas card pimping is it truly is inappropriate for most all people. Very few people can handle the emotions of love without touch. To endure for a decade or more, knowing your mind, your nervous system, has decided to love for you. Your emotions are now offered to this person via neural conference hyperbolic community exchanges. Most people it drives quietly, safely, Ohio ally insane. A woman decides to leave her husband and explore her sexuality because she now loves another man, not her husband, but is not allowed to meet her husband until her husband is her champion. Both parties tend to fail each other, especially in this era where we as society learn to enjoy handheld, instant communications. Very few people are able to win knighthood challenges during a communication revolution. Both parties tend to fail each other, especially in this era where we as society, as we learn to enjoy handheld instant communication, very few people are able to win knighthood challenges during a communications revolution. We hear about how our culture has a disdain for arranged marriages. About 15 years ago in Brazil, they had football stadium wedding events for arranged marriages. As America processes the players that have been failing pimping on purpose with these clandestine, hidden away, GSA government approved marriages that revolve around toxic ethics. These people saw how Alexander and Belladonna advanced on separate paths that would often find parallels and twists of us in mentally bonded romance. That happens because we are both of the toughest mind in all existence. It's too bad that by ignoring, isolating, intimidating king, many people were told to try and be king or be like a queen, and most people have 10 years of regrets. Belladonna and Alexander are preternatural king and queen. Resolved in this era this first final resolution for ourselves and our file by determining what other women are necessary for our family to be safe. The folklore goes that Belladonna and Alexander landed on Earth 100 years ago on a pyramid in the middle of nowhere. And when they were preparing a fire, armed thugs took Belladonna, and Alexander was informed of his future death following his sell high in the market events in the 1920s, with us scheduled to both be reincarnated in the 1970s through a Stanford supervised natural selection breeding process. Our journey forward as a couple in 2012 was declared to be challenged in every possible direction. 10 years later, this next year may be the year we meet for the first time. Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas.